Hello everyone, this is Steven with SG Saber Design, and today we've got a visit from a creepy uncle. This was sent by Martin to be installed. He sent this with the entire install kit, basically everything to install it. So let's go ahead and go over it. This has been weathered. I don't know by who. Very nicely done. So this card, the clamp card here, has a wideband version, and then on the other side there is a narrower band. There are two nylon screws that kind of put pressure on this. So if you want to change it, you can just slide this out, and you can see there's one of the, you can kind of see that, but they're fairly tight, so this isn't going to just fall out. So if you want to change that, all you got to do is swap it over, flip it. So this already had the arrows glued in. I assume whoever did the weathering must have done that. So this is a 2-button Saber. The front one is your activation. The rear one is your auxiliary. To use this, and it does have a 1-inch blade plug, or 1-inch emitter. To use this, you've got kind of 2 steps. The first, you take this off right here, the grenade. Set that aside. And you've got your kill switch right here. Your Proffie 3.9 is right here. And we've got the Eco Crystal Chamber right here. So to get to your Proffie board, if you want to do any programming, all you do is there's a little knob right here at the top. Just untwist that, it comes off. And then the cage around your crystal chamber just slides right off. And now you can plug in your 90-degree data cable, and with a pair of tweezers you can get the SD card out. It's actually fairly easy. And that's probably all there is to up here. That slides on. Screws right back on. Do not tighten that too much. It just needs to be finger tight. Kind of want a nice even level at the top. And you can see you've got a 3-pin or 3-rail connector that connects to a connector that's deep inside there that you cannot see. So now to use this, to put a battery in it, we unscrew the pommel. And there's a second piece that comes out. This has your 28mm, it's a Saberbay dark or extra bass speaker, I believe. Then you got your 18650 battery holder, and we got a connector to connect to another connector in here. So Martin, I have your battery that came with this. I did charge this for you. So you're just going to put that in there. Spring side is your negative. Your button top is going to be at the top. Okay, slide that in there, and then you can see you've got a ridge right here. That lines up with a ridge right in here. So you can really only put it in one way. Line that up, put that in, and then just screw on your pommel. Okay, now we can turn it on. We'll hit our kill switch. And I've got the volume turned down a little bit already, and it is a very loud Saber. So if you want to see your crystal changing, so I've got the, first of all, let's talk about the arrows. These pixels are very bright. I've already got them set at 50%. If you want them a little bit dimmer, I can do that before I ship it. But I think that's acceptable. Maybe you might want it a little bit dimmer. So the crystal you can change by just hitting your, we can scroll through our different fonts, and that will show what that does. Most of the time I've got it doing a heartbeat. Sometimes it's doing like a slow pulse. And then when the Saber is on, it will do more of a flicker, like a blade style.
Tell me, is this training?
My training? No. Always training. The universe is.
So we got a bunch of different Luke fonts here.
What is it? Your father's light saber.
You can see how
This
we've
is
got
the
a
weapon
blue.
of a Jedi Knight.
This is doing a slow pulse.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me. Hello there.
Obi.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo.
Anakin Skywalker. What is thy bidding, my master?
So let's go ahead and, by turning it off, you're gonna, and when we turn it back on, we'll be back at our initial font. So let's go ahead and put this on. You just want to tighten that down until it's tight. Don't crank on it. And we can activate it and you'll see our blade plug light up. Sorry, it's hitting that button with my finger. So now to put a blade in, you've got this ring right here. Just very gently untwist this. And it does have some threads. So you can see that hole right there. And that takes a 1.5 millimeter hex. Loosen it just a little bit and you can pull out your blade plug. And you can put in a 1-inch blade. We can look in there now and see. I need to get some better lighting. But there's a Shtok V4 Eco neopixel emitter in there. So put in your blade, just kind of put it in there until it's holding the pins.
Right. What is it? Oops. I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Tighten that down, see if I got it. No. This test blade of mine just needs to be replaced. Then we just take this ring and we just tighten it back up to cover up our retention screw. Okay. All right. To adjust the volume, you're going to hold the power and then tap aux.
Enter volume menu.
And then we're just going to twist it. Right is louder.
Maximum volume. Exit volume menu.
Turn it down just a little bit so it doesn't blow out my microphone here.
Hello there.
Kylo Ren. Anakin Skywalker.
Now I've got this, I've got about a 15-inch blade in there right now. However, I've got it currently set for a 36-inch blade. If you want that changed, just let me know. Otherwise, if you want to change that yourself, copy of the config is on the SD card along with the whole OS I used. It's Proffie 7.15. So,
What is thy bidding, my master?
so we went with mostly Luke and then some kind of stock fonts
I am
here.
told it is the dark Saber.
Rey Skywalker.
You are under arrest.
And after the canon fonts,
Your swords, please.
Master Qui-Gon.
Their destiny should be trusted to the Force. At last we will have.
Mercenary.
we got a bunch of grayscale, his free stuff here. Of course, you got Clash. course, there's twist on, twist off. But there's a few more. I'll let you go through those yourself. Back to the initial font. So when you're not using it, really just take off the grenade right here until you can hit that kill switch. You can leave the battery in there unless it needs to be charged. And you are good to go. If you have any changes you'd like or questions, please feel free to ask and we'll get that taken care of. Otherwise, we will get this ready to ship. Anyone has any questions or comments, leave them below. And if you have a Saber that needs install or repair, please hit me up at sgsaberdesign.etsy.com. I respond to every message I get. Thank you so much, and have a great day, and may the force be with you.